Hello, book lovers and lovers of Shirtless Dudes. I am Ben Bauer, and this is Shirtless Dudes Book Club. Yay! Anyway, on to the books and whatnot. So I'm really excited because today I have a friend, and he is a very, very talented writer. He is a marathoner, and he can also drink me under the table, which is no small feat. And this is my friend, Ryan Quinn. Huzzah! Okay, this is where we are, so we're good. So this is my friend Ryan. He, like I said, he is an author. He has 2 books out that you can currently buy. The Fall by Ryan Quinn, and also End of Secrets by Ryan Quinn. Both are available on Amazon. Fantastic. Oh, say hi first.
Hi, everyone.
He has a 3rd book coming out in April.
6 weeks, yeah.
In 6 weeks. That is very
It's
soon.
available for pre-order on Amazon.com.
What's it called?
It is called The Good Trader.
And what is it about?
It is a follow-up to End of Secrets, which is a modern espionage thriller.
A modern espionage thriller. Those are big words. I've read both his books. I haven't read the new one yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it. So go buy End of Secrets, so you can then buy the follow-up. Because this one was really good, so the next one is sure to be great. Fantastic. But we are not here to talk about Ryan Quinn.
Nope.
Or his books.
Nope.
We're also not here to wear shirts.
Nope.
Like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little warm.
All right.
So here we go. Get out of here. Oh. I'm pretty sure I just threw my shirt into the dog bed.
As long as the drink is safe.
That's gonna be fun. The drink is safe. Shirtless. Woo! Fantastic. Also, just so you guys know, when you guys are commenting, it's coming up on my phone. Like, I'm not looking at anything right now. It's coming up on my phone, and my phone is over here, because we are talking about this instead. So, Ryan.
Yes.
When I asked you to do this with me, which thank you so much, I asked you what book you wanted to talk about today, and you chose Saturday by Ian McEwan.
I did.
And can you give us a brief synopsis of what this book is about?
I can, yes. Saturday is about a 48-year-old neurosurgeon who lives in London with his wife and teenage son. And it's set, as you might infer from the title, in one day, a Saturday. However, as is always the case with Ian McEwan, the plot, or whatever you might say about what happens in the book, does not ever do justice to the experience that a reader gets. However, so I'll just say more about what it's about. So we'll get into why I like it later.
Yes.
So yeah, it's about a neurosurgeon. Saturday has the day off at the end of a long, hard week. His daughter's coming to visit, as is his father. There's a giant protest. Great Britain is debating whether or not they should get involved in the Iraq War.
Mm-hmm.
His mother is ill. So there's all these family dynamics and politics and neurosurgery.
It is lousy with neurosurgery.
Lots
just
of neurosurgery.
full of it. But yeah, it essentially just like walks you through what is not a typical day off for him.
Well, it should have been a typical day off.
It should have been a typical
Things
day off.
happen though, which I won't.
Things happen. Isn't that just how life works? So great. Why did you choose to bring this book in to Shirtless Dudes Book Club?
Well, I first read Saturday, I don't know how many years ago, and then I reread it and was astounded by how much there was more to enjoy just from the experience of reading it alone. Yeah, McEwan, I think, is the best line-by-line prose writer that we have living now, and so it's just kind of like exciting on a line-by-line basis to sort of experience like, and what it is I think with him is he brings like the internal world that a character has and thus the reader has to such life, which is like what books are for.
Yeah, I mean that's actually one thing that I was really impressed with this book is, you know, all of it happens over the span of one day, but it's like there are these like passages that are just like one of those random random like little things that you'll think about in a given day, but he actually writes it out, and it's not boring. Like it adds like a lot of insight into this character's world and like what he's thinking, what he's going through, and it really is a fantastic book. Next question.
Yeah.
Was there a particular scene or passage or something that really stands out to you in this book?
Well, there was tons actually. Like in my Kindle, I've highlighted so many that I couldn't find one. But there was one thing that did come to mind was the way that he uses neuroscience and neurosurgery as kind of a tool that's useful to the reader in this book is, for example, when he visits his mother who's ailing with Alzheimer's. I don't know if he says it's Alzheimer's.
He doesn't
it's
say
dementia of some sort. And he explains it both as a middle-aged man going to visit his mom in the middle of the afternoon, kind of a chore. She doesn't necessarily recognize him. He's taking time out of an otherwise wonderful day, but at the same time it's his mother. He's very compassionate and very much a family man. But you also see this interaction with his mother as a neurosurgeon, and so he has these thought processes about, when she says something, he calls out like what is happening in the brain that's making that happen or not happen, as is sadly the case. And so it's a fascinating way to look, rather than the helplessness of loss that most people feel from an ailing parent. It's a very like grounded, different sort of take on that.
Yeah. One thing that I like really loved about the scene that he's talking about in particular is just the fact that you see, the way it's written, it's like there'll be like a chunk of dialogue that's the mom just talking absolute nonsense, just like crackers crazy, just nuts. And then the next paragraph is the neurosurgeon describing the exact things that are happening in her brain, and that kind of like knowing what's wrong and not being able to do anything about it, it really kind of gave this kind of sense of powerlessness that was actually really sad.
Yeah. Well,
like,
and also
sad.
He's a guy who normally can like open up people's
heads
and do shit
and like
about
save
it.
their lives. Fantastic. That was a really good passage. Last but not least,
It's so hard to say while I'm flexing.
ooh, I don't know if any of you heard that, but he just said that was so hard to say while I'm flexing. But I mean, like, come on, he's fine. Like, he's fine. You might be happy to hear this, but someone, Chris Nichols, I believe, just said that he was looking for a new book to read, and this one sounds very interesting. So thank you. I'm glad you think so. So here we go. To convince the rest of you, Ryan, you now have 30 seconds to convince anybody who is watching that they should read this book. And go.
All right. So some readers may have heard of McEwan from Atonement, which was made into a blockbuster movie. And I've read almost everything that McEwan has written, and I picked Saturday as my favorite because in such a condensed, short, beautifully well-written book, he explores amazing themes of mortality and family dynamics and politics and culture and all of these things. And so I can't recommend it enough.
That was good. That was just about 30 seconds. That was 28 seconds. We have a clock going over here because I'm really bad and get super rambly. So I just want to say, thank you so much for you guys watching. Thank you so much, Ryan. Like I said, pick up his book, End of Secrets, and the new one,
The Good Trader.
The Good Trader, that comes out in April.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And also I hope some of you will go out and get Saturday by Ian McEwan or any of his other books, because he's a really great writer. Get out of here. Oh, it's just my time now. Sorry, I just want to say really quick before I go, coming up in March, I'm planning on kind of going full steam ahead with Shirtless Dudes Book Club, and I really hope some of you guys will like stick with me and watch. But for that, I have created a Shirtless Dudes Book Club Twitter account, where those periscopes will be coming from, and a Shirtless Dudes Book Club YouTube page, which I highly think you should subscribe to. But the Shirtless Dudes Book Club Twitter account is at shirtlessdbc, at Shirtless DVC. And then I'm pretty sure the YouTube account, you can just search for Shirtless Dudes Book Club. I can't imagine there's many of those. But anyway, the main picture is a picture of a book in front of my face, but you can recognize the hair. So I have to say thank you again. Thank you to you guys watching. Thank you to my good friend Ryan. A huge thank you to Anchor Books, because they published Saturday by Ian McEwan, and I reached out to them, and they've been really great about like tweeting about this tonight, like what's happening, and like I really, really, really appreciate that. So a huge thank you to them, and a huge thank you to all of you, except for Kenny Yauch, who just commented shirtless douchebag crap. Which I kind of love. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I hope you tune in coming in March for all the Shirtless Dudes Book Club stuff. So thank you. Bye.